Alright guys, welcome to another video. I'm currently in Los Angeles right now, just here, to meet some people, work, and just to kind of get an overall different environment, literally different vibe. Yeah, so I just wanted to make this video because there's been a lot of good things that's been going on, and I kind of want to explain uh, how to kind of get get there, right? For me, I'm not like where, of course, I think as humans, like we always say I'm not where I want to be yet. um and that's the case for me as well. Like there's a lot of goals that I have. However, like there are a lot of things that have happened, like a lot of wins in my life that have happened in the last, I would say, in the last 6 to 8 months. And part of it is my career, of course, but yeah, I just want to talk about that. So I was telling one of my friends, like, what if you told me that my career would be at this point, like where I'm kind of at a point where I know what I want to do, and I'm working towards it, and I'm optimistic, and yeah, I think that that's the big thing. And I have my goals, I have my numbers, I have all that structured. So I guess in this video, I want to talk about what is important, like what you should look out for to kind of get to that point where you're slowly figuring it out. Because I know, like myself, I'm still figuring it out myself, but you get to a point where like you're trying to understand whether what you're doing is the right thing or not, or you're discouraged because you're not getting results, or you're feeling like nothing makes sense. And there's a lot of aspects in my life that is like that, but there's some aspects of my life that have gotten better. For example, like my fitness, I've, I was at that point, where I didn't understand what to do. I had no idea how to handle it, how to deal with it. And then at some point, the fitness stuff just made sense. And from there, it just kind of became exponential for me. And with a point where I love fitness. And I feel like my career is slowly getting to that point. Like it's not there yet, but it's slowly getting there, alhamdulillah. So I kind of want to talk about I just make a quick video on this. So one of the tips that I would give if you really want to maybe figure it out, or if you're feeling lost or whatever it may be, is there's two things. Okay, so the first thing is, and this is pretty cliche, I think we all know this, but patience and consistency. And there's actually a third one I'm going to talk about as well, and that is to keep pushing. So I'm going to talk about patience, consistency. Let's talk about consistency first. So consistency is the concept of doing something over and over again to the point where it just becomes a habit or a routine. So for me, with what I'm doing, my career or my fitness, whatever it may be, I generally will do a little bit every single day. It doesn't matter how much I do; I'll do a little by little, by little by little. Now, what you find with that is you might seem like, oh, it's not like it's small growth, but what you'll see is you'll start to see something build towards it. So your body will start to get into better shape. You'll start to learn more about your body or your career. You'll start to learn more about how to solve certain problems, or you'll learn a new platform, or you'll just pick something up, really something that's really interesting. So that is a big aspect, and I think that's like something that is highly underestimated sometimes. Sometimes we feel like we need exponential growth right away, but that doesn't necessarily happen. What usually happens is you work towards something, you grind it out, you're hustling. It may not work out at some point, but that's when something clicks. There's always something that will click. Once that clicks, then that's when you make that exponential growth. um, yeah, so that's one aspect. Now the second one is patience. Now that's sabr in Arabic. So patience is, I think, one of the other ones. As we're talking about consistency, patience is like sometimes like can be tough, because I was talking to a friend about this, and we were talking about our journeys and talking about like how sometimes you'll get to a point where like you're not really sure what you're doing. You feel like giving up, you feel like stopping. And I've had those, I still do have that every now and then. But you just got to be patient, like with what you're doing. You got to trust the process. You got to believe in what you got to believe in yourself. That's a big one. Just got to believe in yourself. You got to trust your instincts and keep going. Just don't give up. Just keep going. So patience is the second one. Now the third one is to keep pushing. Now this is something that I've learned I've learned it a while ago, but it's something that I've really been implementing the last couple of months to keep pushing. With this consistency and patience, as you take like small little steps, I know sometimes it seems that like taking small steps doesn't really work. It doesn't make a difference. However, when you take these small steps, what happens is you just start to get closer towards a certain area. Like I like going for walks. That's something I just love doing. Like I've since I was a kid, I love going for walks. So think about it. If I go walk, like I'm actually in LA right now, right? So I can actually see the Hollywood sign from where I'm staying. So if I take a few steps, I can be 2 steps closer to the Hollywood sign. I can 2 steps closer, 2 steps closer, 2 steps closer. However, if I don't take any steps, I'm going to be in the same place. I'm going to be in the same area. I'm not going to be anywhere closer to that sign, and I'm going to have no benefit. Like, I'm not going to gain anything from it whatsoever. Now, same thing with anything else. I could run all the way to the Hollywood sign, but I'll probably get tired at some point, right? And if I stop, I'm like, okay, well, I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. No. So that's kind of where all three concepts come in: patience, consistency, and you guys got to keep pushing. Sometimes you'll reach a dead like a dead end, and I've been experiencing this a lot, like a bunch of dead ends where I'm trying to figure things out. However, what happens for me is I start to slowly understand what I need to do, and it becomes helpful at some point. So that's just a quick video I wanted to make, because there's been a lot of like blessings that have been here in my life, and you know there's a lot of obstacles as well. But I'm kind of coming to a point in my life where things are slowly opening up for me, and I'm happy about it. Alhamdulillah, like I'm blessed about it, and I really want to share it with the audience as well, because I know that some of you may, um, I know some of you may be feeling like it's not going to work out, or you feeling like lost or confused. Just trust the process. Just keep going, just keep moving forward, just keep pushing. That's literally it. Like keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, and yeah, you'll get to where you want to be. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if there's any other videos you want to see, and I'll talk to you all later. Don't forget to stay authentic. Peace.